More jewelry, more Louis V. My mama couldn't get through to me. The drama, people suing me. I'm on TV talking like it's just you and me. I'm just saying how I feel, man. I ain't one of the problems. I ain't on the hill, man. I guess the money should change them. I guess I should forget where I came from.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Miami Baseball on Red Hawk Radio. We are here for Game 2 between the RedHawks and Kent State. Game 1, Miami lost in extras, 8 innings, a 3-2 loss to the Kent State Golden Flashes. Here in Game 2, it'll be Jonathan Brand on the mound for Miami. The 5'9" junior from Columbus, Georgia. First pitch from him is a strike, 93-mile-an-hour fastball right down the middle to start off here in Oxford. Jonathan Brand on the year. He's 1-2 with a 5.45 ERA. As he finds the strike zone once again. In 36 and a third innings, he has struck out 48, walked 21, so a little bit of control issues early in the year for Jonathan Brand, as he misses the zone for the first time with a fastball. Count is 1-2 to Jonathan Brand. Kyle Jackson in the box for Kent State. Brand misses with a breaking ball. Your Kent State Flashes lineup: Kyle Jackson plays third and leads off. Eric Wentz is the DH batting second. Colin Matthews is in center batting third. Ben Carew is in left, cleaning up as Brand misses once again, so the count is full to Jackson. Cam Touchette is in right batting sixth. Michael McNamore is at short batting seventh. Kevin DeBose at second base. He's actually batting seventh, as Jackson walks. So Brand got out ahead of him 2-0 and fell to 3-2, ends up walking him. So Cam Jackson, the speedy third baseman for Kent State, on base to start it off. McNamara batting sixth at short. DeBose at second, bat seventh. Nick Elson at first, batting eighth. And Sam Thompson is behind the plate here in Game 2. He will round out the order for Kent State. It's Eric Wentz coming in here, batting second for Kent State. Squares around a bunt, and they're going to say he pulled back just in time. That fastball was a little bit outside. So count is 0-1 to him. Wentz, 1-0 rather, to him. Wentz so far in the year is 1 for 13, hit a double, a big double in the earlier game, and advanced to third on the throw. Later scored the game-winning run for Kent State. A big pinch hit double after he pinch hit for Kent State's DH. He squares around a bunt once again. This one is low. Wentz pulled back in time. So count is 2-0. We are still scoreless here from Oxford. Haven't recorded an out yet. Jonathan Brand walked Kyle Jackson to start it off. Brand spins and throws over to first. That one gets a little bit past Morissette, not nearly far enough for Jackson to make a run at second. Looks like Jackson might have tweaked his shoulder diving back there. Looks like he'll stay in, though. Gets a little pat on the back from the Kent State first base coach. So count is 2-0 to Eric Wentz. He squared around a bunt twice. Brand still hasn't been able to find the zone. Wentz swinging away here. That is a strike on the outside corner. Here comes a 2-1 from Brand. Roped into right field by Wentz. Going back is Stone. He will grab that one. On the run, a good ranging play there by the redshirt freshman out and right. For the first out of the inning, Kent State, a loud out from Eric Wentz, and we will see the dangerous Colin Matthews step up to the plate. And you're going to be hearing about this all series. One of the best hitters in the MAC, probably the best hitter in this Kent State lineup. Hitting 376 on the year. OPS up above 1,000. First pitch to him is a breaking ball. That one just misses. Looks like maybe a little bit inside from Brand. Looks like a pretty good pitch though. Counts 1-1 from Brand. Here it comes. That is a strike. Finds the top half of the zone with a breaking ball. Strike, or spins and throws, does Brand rather, over to first. Morissette gets the tag down, but Jackson is back in diving. Count is 1-1 to the Golden Flash center fielder. That pitch in the dirt. Here's a pitch from Brand. That one is grounded over toward third. A ranging play. Kopicki slides to grab that one, but wisely puts it in its back pocket. So the way the RedHawks were aligned there, playing the left-handed Matthews to pull, he pokes a little ground ball over toward where the shortstop would normally be. Billy Kopicki was about behind second base and able to keep that one on the infield, but not in time to get the speedy Matthews out, so the Flashes have runners on first and second. Jonathan Brand on the mound. Ben Carew in here. First pitch to him is a breaking ball in the zone. And Carew hit a big two-run homer in game one. A chilly afternoon moving into evening here in Oxford. Brand, 93-mile-an-hour fastball right by Carew. 57 degrees, wind blowing pretty hard out towards center field. So here is the 0-2 pitch from Brand. Outside. Count is 1-2 to the Golden Flash left fielder Jonathan Brand on the mound, 1 out in the inning. Here's a payoff. Swung on and fouled back. Carew staying in there. And Carew has also been really good this year. 327 OPS of 878. 37 hits in 113 at-bats. 6 doubles, a triple, and 3 homers. I believe that number moves up to 4 home runs after the big fly last game. Swung on and missed by Carew, so he will stroll back to the dugout. A 79-mile-an-hour breaking ball from Jonathan Brand catches him. And it will be Cam Touche for the Flashes. Coming in with 2 outs, a pretty big spot early in this one. Runner in scoring position, first and second for the Flashes. misses outside with a fastball. Brand misses up high with a fastball. Count 2-0 to Touchette. Swing and a miss. Took a big rip at a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Caught nothing but air. Two-one from Brand. Swung on and roped out into center field. This one's going to get down in front of Benji Brokman. Actually, no, it won't. What a diving play by Benji Brokman with 2 outs to save a run, probably 2. And I actually cannot believe that he got to that one. That looked like it was ticketed for some grass. And Brokman rages in a few dozen feet and grabs it at his shoestring, so the RedHawks hold Kent State scoreless in the first inning after that great play by Benji Brokman. We'll be right back with the bottom of the first. This is Miami Baseball on Red Hawk Radio. We are ready to start the bottom of the first inning. Benji Brokman will step in for the RedHawks leading off. He's hitting .293 on the year. 4 doubles, 3 triples, no homers, in 92 at-bats. First pitch to him is a ball. He ropes one out to short. That one is fielded out there by McNamara and thrown onto first. A scoop by Elson. So a good piece of infield defense from Kent State retires Benji Brokman. And it will be Will Vogelsang in for the RedHawks. On the mound for Kent State is going to be Colin Rommel. He is a 6-foot lefty senior from Olmsted Falls, Ohio. First pitch of Vogelsang down low. And Rommel having a pretty tough season so far. He's 1-5 with a 6.94 ERA. And Vogelsang ropes one into left. That one's going to drop in front with Ben Caruso, a single for Will Vogelsang. RedHawks a couple hard hit balls here off Rommel to start this game. And Rommel, it's a little bit surprising to see him struggling so much on the year. He was an All-MAC first teamer and a freshman All-American in his first year. 18 innings pitched with a 1.45 ERA, so the lefty having a little trouble here to start this year. He bounces a fastball. That one is kept in front by Thompson. Nate Stone in the box for the RedHawks, hitting .321 on the year, 3 home runs, 22 RBIs. 7 doubles, a triple, and 3 homers so far for Stone. He hits one hard out to right. This one's going to hook foul, though. And that had the distance. So Miami definitely seeing Colin Rommel pretty well so far this game. Dalton Back not in the lineup for this one. Cole Andrews is on deck DHing. And Back has struggled a little bit. Quick snap throw over to first by Rommel. Vogelsang back in, standing up. And Will Vogelsang definitely a threat to run. 5 stolen bases on the year. Known as one of the fastest players on this RedHawk team. He'd probably be playing shortstop if it wasn't for some arm issues, as Stone grounds one wide of third base. Definitely the range to play short, and Vogelsang could probably be out in the outfield as well, but has had a few arm issues since coming to Oxford, so he's been relegated to second base, where he is excellent defensively. Here's the 1-2 to Stone. And he skies a breaking ball out toward right field. Coming on is the Touchette, the right fielder, but it looks like Matthews will get over there instead for Kent State and squeeze that one, so 2 outs for the RedHawks. Another ball in play. And Cole Andrews will step up to the plate. 246 on the year is the junior. 14 hits in 57 at-bats, 3 doubles, hasn't hit a triple and a home run, walked 7 times. OPS at .713. 2 outs in the inning, Vogelsang at first. And Andrews skies the first pitch out into center. Matthews ranging over. And Touchette will actually grab this one out into right field, right center. Squeezed by Cam Touche for the 3rd out of the inning, so RedHawks go down quietly. 1 hit, no runs, leave 1 man on base. We'll be right back with the top of the 2nd inning here from Oxford. This is Miami Baseball on RedHawk Radio. And we are back about ready for inning number 2 to start between the RedHawks and Kent State. Just a little out-of-town scoreboard check. Miami field hockey, the MAC champion number 17 ranked team in the country, beat Ball State 5-0 this afternoon. Softball, Miami softball swept a doubleheader against Toledo, winning 9-0 in game 1. And not sure what the score of game 2 was, but I know that they won that one. Game 2, 8-0. A strike from Brand. So Courtney Viestra for the RedHawks, the excellent softball pitcher, does it again. And Brand misses with a breaking ball. Count 1-1 from Brand. He pauses halfway through his delivery and then delivers a breaking ball right in there for a strike. So it's 1-2 at the plate for Kent State. Michael McNamara hitting .280 on the year, 3 home runs, 20 RBIs. Fouls one wide of third. And for baseball, so far we do not have any out-of-town scores in, although I did hear from someone that Ball State, the MAC leading Ball State, did end up winning their game earlier today. So RedHawks fall another one behind them as McNamara hits a hard foul ball wide of third base. Strike 3 called out is Michael McNamara on a breaking ball that caught the inside corner, 74 miles an hour from Jonathan Brand.
Number 9, Kevin Dogos.
And it will be Kevin Dogos. Dobos, rather. In for Kent State, hitting 182 on the year. MLB scoreboard, the only game final is as Dobos rips one wide of first base. That will get well out of play. Only final today so far. Cubs beat the Brewers 15-2. A big game from Chris Bryant as Dobos, or Brand rather, locates a fastball right down the middle. So it's 0-2 to Kevin Dobos and Jake Morizic with 5 RBIs today for the Cubbies. A big slate of MLB games later tonight, so as soon as this one's over, you'll have plenty more baseball action to get excited about. Brand misses with a fastball. Count 1-2 to Dobos. Here is the payoff pitch from Jonathan Brand. Swung on and missed a changeup. Beautiful pitch by Brand on the inside corner. And there are 2 outs in the inning. So Brand already with 3 strikeouts through an inning in 2/3. And it will be Nick Elson in for Kent State. Elson hitting 200 on the year. Strike at the knees of him. 300 on the year, 200 on the year rather, but a big power hitter, 6 home runs. So you do not want to let this guy beat you. Brand just misses with a breaking ball, a little bit high. Still scoreless here from Oxford in the top of the 2nd inning. We are playing 7 here this evening. Finished up another 7-inning game. Well, that one actually went 8. Supposed to go 7. RedHawks lost 3-2 in 8. Brand finds his own with another fastball. So Brand is a strike away from striking out the side here in Oxford. Here comes the payoff pitch, a little pause in the delivery. Swung on and missed by Elson. Jonathan Brand will strike out the side. A nice little K-strut off of the infield, and we will be right back with the bottom of the second inning. We were still tied here from Oxford at 0. This is Miami Baseball on Red Hawk Radio. We are back with the bottom of the second here from Oxford, Ohio. Nick Nybauer will step into the left-hand batter's box, hitting 5th today. And I believe he is playing left once again. Yep. First pitch to him, a strike. And behind the plate, you can hear that. I'm not sure if that's Mark Spicer or Ron Arnsberger, but a pretty loud strike call, kind of nice. I will not be wondering if anything was called a strike or not, as I usually do. Rommel misses with a breaking ball. Here's the 1-1. Nybauer fouls that one off his own leg. That one looked like it hurt. He is out of the box with his helmet off. Looks like he's going to try to walk this one off. We have 2 trainers coming out for the RedHawks. And Danny Hayden's going to stroll over. Nybauer, a transfer from Bowling Green. And not a ton of action so far for the guy who's playing left field today. That's Nybauer, but in limited ABs, he's been great. 5 for 11, that's .455 batting average. And he has walked 4 times, been hit by a pitch once, so OBP up over 600. And those numbers probably aren't sustainable, but they sure are impressive. So Nybauer's going to remain in there with 2 strikes. Lefty on lefty matchup. Here comes Rommel. Breaking ball in there, punched out. Nick Nybauer will stroll back to the dugout. And a quick first out for Colin Rommel.
Third baseman, number 6, Brian Zapp.
And Rommel working really quickly here. Brian Zapp has not even made his way into the batter's box yet. Rommel is on the mound with his glove up, ready to go. Here's the pitch. That is a breaking ball in there for a strike. Another breaking ball in the outside corner, strike 2. Brian Zapp has not taken his bat off his shoulder yet. Fastball up high. Count 1-2 to Miami's third baseman, rather. He grounds that one up the middle. It hits Rommel. He's going to grab that one in front of the mound and throw on to first. He got him. So a tough break there from Brian Zapp. Hit that one really hard up the middle, destined for center field, but hit Ramel in the calf area. Ramel looks like he's all right. So 2 quick outs for Colin Ramel. And Billy Kopicki will step in for the Hawks. First pitch grounded wide to third base. That was an 88-mile-an-hour fastball from Colin Ramel. Kopicki hitting 200 on the year. Breaking ball in the outside corner, 0-2. So Ramel is working really quickly here. He's only at 17 pitches, might be about to get out of this inning. Kopicki stays alive, fouls one back. Here's the 0-2. That one's in the dirt. One-two count. That one is ripped over to third base, but caught by Kyle Jackson over there for the Kent State Golden Flashes. So the RedHawks go down 1-2-3. We'll be right back with the top of the third. Still scoreless here from Oxford. This is Miami Baseball on RedHawk Radio. We are back with the top of the third inning here from Oxford. Sam Thompson, the catcher, is going to step in, the 9-batter for Kent State, hitting .235 on the year, 4 hits and 17 at-bats, all singles, and he has walked once. He swings and rips one into left field, rather. Traveling back is Neibauer. He leaps and grabs that one. A beautiful catch from Nick Neibauer to retire Sam Thompson. That was a hard hit ball out toward left field. Looked like it was destined to hit off the wall. But Neibauer leaps for that one. A pretty athletic play out there from the guy who's normally a catcher. Here comes Kyle Jackson. First pitch, squares around to bunt, but pulls back. That one was a strike anyway. And Jonathan Brand so far through 2 1/3 innings of work already has 4 strikeouts. Another one, breaking ball in the outside corner, and it looks like Brand's ERA has actually fallen below 4. So he'll be happy to see that one now at 3.98 after that last out. As Stoltz calls timeout behind the plate for Miami. Brand on the on the bump, ready for this 2-0-2 pitch. Here it comes. That is a breaking ball lined right up the middle. Fielded by Vogelsang out behind second base. He throws on to first. Not in time, though. That was a softly hit ground ball right up the middle. Will Vogelsang did a good job just to get to that one. Couldn't quite get that one to first in time. So Kyle Jackson on base for the second time this game. That was ruled a hit. And it'll be Eric Wentz in for Kent State. He grounded out last time. 1 out in the inning. First pitch from Brand, squared around a bunt on by Eric Wentz, but he pulled back. That one was outside. Jackson so far in the year out at first. He has 2 stolen bases. Hasn't been caught. So definitely a little bit of a threat to go. And he is certainly dancing. Jonathan Brand takes a look over at him and is satisfied with what he sees. He's going to come. Jackson breaks for second. This one's hit out to left. Neibauer is going to get under it. Jackson retreats to first, so that's another out for Kent State. A little fly ball out to left. Another good play by Nick Neibauer. And with that, we will see Colin Matthews come up to the plate.
Matthews.
Brand with a fastball swung on and missed by Matthews. As I said last game, the Miami baseball manager's a crew of about 40 guys. Put a lot of work this week into trying to figure out how the heck to get out Colin Matthews as Brand locates a strike on the outside corner, and so far they've done a good job. I think he's been held hitless in this series. Actually scratched that. He had a single back in the first, but if this guy's singling off of you, you are happy. Probably one of the best hitters in the MAC. Brand spins and throws over to first. They're going to say Jackson got back in there. That was close. Count is 0-2. Brand, another spin throw. No tag from Morissette. And Matthews pokes that one wide of first base. That's going to be foul. Count 0-2 once again. We have 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Still scoreless from Oxford. Another payoff from Brand. That one's down low. Going is Jackson. Throw on to second. It looks like they're going to get him. A great throw by Stoltz. A beautiful tag by Will Vogelsang, who turns around and gives a little finger wag to Kyle Jackson, almost as if to say, you can't steal on him. And the RedHawks are out of the inning after that, caught stealing. A great play by Nate Stoltz and Will Vogelsang. We are still scoreless from Oxford. We'll be right back with the bottom of the third inning, rather. This is Miami Baseball on Red Hawk Radio. We are back with the bottom of the third from Oxford. Nate Stoltz steps into the box for the RedHawks. First pitch to him is a breaking ball up high. It's still going to be Rommel on the mound for the Flashes. He's been really good so far. And Stoltz swings and hits one high out to center field. This one's chasing Morrison back to the wall. He's going to grab it and slam into the wall. A great running catch. That's Matthews, rather, not Morrison. So a good play out in center by Colin Matthews. Morrison was the center fielder for Western Michigan, I think. Here comes Morissette to the plate. First pitch to him is a fastball on the inside corner for a strike. And this one is really chugging along. We have, I think we're about 25 minutes in, already one out in the third inning. Both these pitchers doing a good job so far. Rommel about to throw his 25th pitch, so this is an efficient showing for him. As Morissette fouls that one wide of third base. And Rommel working really quickly. Already back up on the mound. Morissette asked for time from the umpire, but here he comes. Rommel gets a sign he likes. The pitch swung on and missed by Morissette. That was a nasty breaking ball. So the RedHawks have 2 outs in the inning. Come back around to the top of their order. Benji Brokemont in here. He grounded out back in the first to lead it off for the RedHawks. First pitch to him is a breaking ball in the outside corner. Rommel already back on the mound. Brokemont already back in the box. So here we come. Ball outside. Looks like that was a changeup. Pitch from Brokemont right up the middle, and Rommel grabs that one. That was an absolute rocket of a line drive. Looked like Rommel just had his glove there. Just happened to have his glove there, and the RedHawks are quickly set down 1-2-3 once again. We are still scoreless from Oxford. We'll be right back with the top of the fourth inning, believe it or not. This is Miami Baseball on RedHawk Radio. We are back with the top of the fourth. Jonathan Brand still on the mound for the RedHawks. Nate Stone moves over to left, and Parker Massman enters the game in right field as Brand throws a strike. That was a breaking ball. And really hope that Nick Niebar is okay. Remember, he fouled a ball off his own leg last inning. Jonathan Brand misses up high with a fastball. misses with a breaking ball. That one maybe a little bit high. And a new count for Colin Matthews after Jackson was caught stealing last inning. Here comes Brand to him. That one is grounded off the plate. So 2 strikes to Colin Matthews. Jonathan Brand moving pretty quickly. He is at 51 pitches. This will be his 52nd. Fastball just a bit outside. 96 mile an hour from Brand. And Jonathan Brand really runs it up there on the scoreboard despite being a little bit smaller of a guy. Breaking ball, skied out into center field. Brokemon chasing this one to the wall, and he will grab it at the edge of the warning track. So 1 out on the inning for Kent State. They retire Colin Matthews once again.
Number 12, left fielder Ben Carew.
So Ben Carew comes in now. First pitch to him, swung on and missed. Ben, not related to Rod, the Hall of Fame Twins second baseman, who the AL batting title is named after, one of the best players in baseball history. One of the few guys with 3,000 hits. Is Rod Carew. Fastball up and outside to Ben. Brand finds the outside corner with a fastball. Count is 1-2 to the Golden Flash left fielder. Here's a pitch. That one just a bit outside, 93 miles an hour from on the fastball from Brand. Here comes the 2-2. Fouled up by Brand, chasing this one over toward the backstop. As Stoltz looks like he's going to have a chance, and he grabs it. A great play by Nate Stoltz, and they retire Ben Carew, one of the more dangerous hitters in this order.
21, right fielder Cam Touche.
So Cam Touche will come up. He's 0 for 1 so far, also one of the better hitters in this order, hitting .346 on the year. And if Brand can get through the middle of the order this time, don't be surprised if he ends up going deep into this one. First pitch to Touche, 94 miles an hour up high. And once again, we are only playing 7 here in the second game of this doubleheader this evening. RedHawks lost the first one, 3-2 in 8. Next pitch to Duchette, that one is up above the zone. .2-0 from Brandon, 90 mile an hour fastball at the bottom of the zone for a strike. Brand just misses outside with a breaking ball. RedHawk dugout maybe not particularly happy with that one. Brand finds his zone this time. That was another breaking ball right on the outside corner. And just a reminder, tomorrow's game has been moved to 10 a.m. was originally set for 1. It was actually supposed to be a doubleheader. They moved the second game to today. Touchette swings through a 90-mile-an-hour fastball to end the inning. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 4th, still scoreless from Oxford. This is Miami Baseball on Red Hawk Radio. We're back for the bottom of the 4th. Will Vogelsang will lead it off for the RedHawks, the dangerous second baseman, and he is the only Miami hitter to get a hit today. He's 1 for 1 with a single. That was back in the 1st inning. Here comes the first pitch to him. That's a strike. So Rommel has really settled in here. A couple hard hit balls off him in the 1st inning, but nothing to show for it, and no one's really made much contact in the last 2 innings. Vogelsang swings through a fastball. And if every pitcher moved as quickly as Rommel does, there would be no pace of play issues in Major League Baseball, or college for that matter. Here comes the 0-2, swung on and grounded to short. Charging it is going to be the 3rd baseman. That one is a throw in the dirt. Vogelsang's going to reach. So a ground ball over to short by Vogelsang. That was a chopped one. Michael McNamara got in front of it, but Kyle Jackson cut him off. Threw on the run over to Nick Elson in first. And that one was in the dirt. Elson not able to grab it. And looks like they're going to roll the hit. So Vogelsang has his 2nd hit of the day, and Nate Stone will step in the lefty-on-lefty matchup. Vogelsang, once again, one of the fastest players on the RedHawks team. Wouldn't be surprised to see him on the move. First pitch to Stone is a fastball in the outside corner. Rommel misses with a fastball outside. Stone 0 for 1 today with a fly out back in the 1st, but hitting .317 on the year. He grounds one foul. Looks like he hit that one off his own leg or maybe the foot, but he'll walk it off. Stone fouls one off. Vogelsang took off like he was going to go there, but ended up staying put at first. Would have had to go back anyway. Here is the 1-2 pitch to Stone. That is a fastball outside. Still scoreless here from Oxford. Will Vogelsang on first after a little infield single. 2-2 the count to Nate Stone with no outs. Swing and a miss. Stone finds nothing but air swing through a 78-mile-an-hour breaking ball from Colin Rommel. And Rommel has his, looks like his third strikeout on the game through 4 1/3, 3 1/3. Cole Andrews will step in here. He's 0 for 1. Rommel a quick throw over to first. Will Vogelsang back in standing up. And a pickoff throw to first. Vogelsang was going there, going to get him. Vogelsang going on first movement. Rommel, the lefty, a deceptive leg lift and throws over to first. Vogelsang was already halfway to second by the time the ball got over there. And he actually almost beat it out. Just shows you how fast Will Vogelsang is. But Allison able to get it over to Michael McNamara, the shortstop, who puts the tag down. Retires Vogelsang for the second out. First pitch to Andrews, a strike. So Rommel has been excellent here. Really a pleasure to watch, honestly. As I said, it is pretty refreshing to see someone moving so quickly. Another strike to Andrews. And it's not as fun when he's mowing through RedHawks, but I really do wish that every pitcher could take a little page out of Rommel's book, and the MLB would probably be in a lot better shape as with college baseball. Strike 3. So Colin Rommel, another strikeout, mows through the RedHawks once again. We are headed to the top of the 5th. This is Miami Baseball on Red Hawk Radio. We are back with the top of the 5th inning from Oxford, Ohio. Still scoreless between the RedHawks and Kent State. That'll be Michael McNamara stepping in for Kent State against Jonathan Brand, who's still on the mound. Brand looks like a breaking ball slipped out of his hand there above the head of Michael McNamara. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. Brand misses inside with another breaking ball. Here comes the 2-0 from Brand. That is a fastball up high. It's Kevin Dobos on deck. 0 for 1 today, hitting 179 on the year. Here's a 3-0 right down the middle. 91-mile-an-hour fastball at the belt of McNamara. Here's a 3-1 swung on and missed a fastball outside on the outside corner. So Brand works this one back to 3-2. Here comes a full count pitch. That is a fastball right at the letter, swung on and fouled back by McNamara. So Brand may be having a little bit of trouble locating the breaking ball here to start the 5th inning. He's gone 3 straight fastballs when he really needed them. See where he goes here on 3-2. Another fastball. That one is high and outside. So McNamara on with a walk to lead off the top of the 5th.
Second baseman Kevin Dobos.
And McNamara probably wasn't getting much to hit with Dobos following him up, who has struggled so far on the year. Dobos squares around the bunt, punches this one foul. Kent State employing this sack bunt attempt with a runner on first and no outs pretty often so far. Dobos squares around the bunt again. That one was way high. And that's something that we don't see very much anymore in the game. The sack bunt with a runner on first and no outs. The math is actually that with a runner on first and no outs, you have a better chance to score than a runner on second with 2 outs. So at least according to the stats, it's not a great thing to do, but every case is certainly different. The count is 2-1 on Dobos. He squared around a bunt on that last one, pulled it back. Brand missed the zone with a fastball. Squares around a bunt once again, puts this one down toward Brand. He'll grab that one and make a easy throw over to first. Morissette grabs it. And Brand might have had a play at second there, but just chooses to take the easy one. Probably a smart idea. And I'm sure anyone listening has seen pitchers fire the ball into center field before. It's a really frustrating thing, so probably a good play by Brand to just go with the easy one, get the out at first. It'll be Nick Elson stepping in for Kent State, hitting 198 on the year, 0 for 1 today. He's playing first. First pitch to him, a breaking ball in there. One pitch from Brand, fouled back. Count is 0-2. And Brand punches him out with a changeup on the inside corner. A beautiful pitch from Jonathan Brand. Nick Elson not very happy with that one. Not sure, hard to tell if he's not happy with himself or the call from the umpire, because that one looked pretty good from here. It'll be Sam Thompson stepping in for the Flash. He's 0 for 1. Didn't see action in game 1. But hitting 222 on the year, was 235 before a first inning ground out, fly out rather. Out to left, and that was a hard hit ball from Thompson. Swings and hits another one out to left. This one looks like it might get down. Nope, Kopicki's gonna range out there and grab that one. So another scoreless inning for Miami. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 5th. Still scoreless here from Oxford. This is Miami Baseball on Red Hawk Radio. We are back for the bottom of the 5th from Oxford. RedHawks and Kent State still tied at 0. Parker Maspid in the right-hand batter's box for Miami. Colin Rommel will return to the mound. Only 41 pitches in through 4 innings. He's been really efficient so far. Misses with his fastball. That one is lined into left field. That's going to get in the gap and all the way to the wall. Massman rounding first. And looks like he's going to cruise into second, take a quick turnaround there, but head back. A stand-up double into the left field gap for Parker Massman. A great way to lead off the inning for the RedHawks. It'll be Brian Zapp coming up to the plate next for Miami. And we'll be interested to see if he's bunting here, trying to steal a run. We're going to see the Kent State catcher come out and give a few signs. Presumably what they're going to do if Zapp does in fact bunt. First pitch, he squares around, puts this one down. Massman's going to get to third. Zapp might get to first, but nope. Throw just in time to get him. A good play there by Colin Rommel. And a good play by Brian Zapp to advance Billy Kopicki to third as well. So Miami looking to manufacture a run here. It'll be Billy Kopicki up next for Miami, hitting 188 on the year. He's 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Infield in for Kent State, looking to cut down that run at home plate. Breaking ball up high. And what that means is Kopicki, if he hits a ground ball hard pretty much anywhere but right at one of these infielders, that is getting through into the outfield and scoring the run. Hits one wide of third. Kopicki swings for a fastball. So the count is 1-2, and what you do not want to do here is strike out. You need to at least put the ball in play, have a chance to score that run. And it gets a lot harder with 2 outs. Kopicki swings and fouls one wide of first base. That one's going to get out into the, actually a little bit past the Kent State bullpen. And might have been a break for the RedHawks if that one had stayed in play. Touche looked like he was ready to catch that one. And Massman could have certainly tagged from third there, but either way, Kopicki lines one into center field. This one looks like it might get down. A little bloop single for Billy Kopicki. Massman is going to come home with the go-ahead run. Kopicki a single. That was a blooper right in between the second baseman, center fielder, and right fielder for Kent State. A pretty much perfectly placed baseball. And he'll get an RBI out of it. RedHawks take the lead 1-0. Have a runner on first here with one out. Nate Stoltz coming to the plate. Miami takes its first lead of the day. First pitch to Stoltz, fouled back. Here is the 0-1 from Rommel. Actually, he's going to throw over to first. Looks like Kopicki is back in there safely. Another throw over to first. Kopicki will be back in standing. Another throw over. Kopicki back in standing once again. Well, finally comes to the plate. Stoltz fouls this one back. Count is 0-2 to Nate Stoltz. One out in the inning and a runner on first base for Miami. They lead 1-0. Just took the lead off that Billy Kopicki single. Rommel bounces one in the dirt. Count 1-2 to Stoltz. One-two pitch, just a bit up high, a fastball from Rommel. He's shaking his head out on the mound. Thought that one caught a little bit of the zone. So Stoltz has worked the count back to 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's a ball outside. So Stoltz manages to fight it back to 3-2. Count is full with one out. Kopicki on first, Rommel on the mound, Nate Stoltz in the batter's box. RedHawks lead 1-0 in the bottom of the fifth. We're playing 7. And Stoltz is punched out. That was a breaking ball right at the top of the zone. Fooled him. So it'll be Michael Morissette in for the RedHawks with 2 outs. Another throw over to first by Rommel. Morissette skies this one into center field. That one's going to chase Matthews back to the wall, but he'll grab it actually just a bit in front of the warning track. So another hard hit ball from Michael Morissette, who once again just cannot buy a hit right now. RedHawks take the lead, score 1 run on 2 hits, leave 2 men on base. We'll be right back with the top of the 6th. RedHawks leading 1-0 from Oxford, Ohio. This is Miami Baseball on Red Hawk Radio. Top of the 6th, ready to go here from Oxford. Kyle Jackson will step into the box for Kent State. He's 1 for 1 today with a walk and a single. And the new pitcher for the RedHawks is going to be Logan Schmidt. First pitch from him, fouled off. Schmidt, the big right-handed senior from Bolingbrook, Illinois. 2.04 ERA on the year for him. 2-2 is the record. He's been pretty good. As he misses the zone with a fastball. And 15 Ks, only 1 walk in 17 2/3 innings for Schmidt. So that's really impressive. He's only given up 1 home run as well. Single up the middle from Jackson, who's having a heck of a day here today. So he's 2 for 2. And man, it feels like he's been on base just this entire game. And he's fast too. This will be Eric Wentz in for Kent State. Eric Wentz does actually, no, he does have a hit on the year, and that came in the earlier game this afternoon, a big double. Squares around a bunt, pulls back in time. That was a ball from Schmidt. And Wentz is a junior who transferred in after a freshman year at Indiana Wesleyan College, which I believe is a D3. Here's a 1-0 from Schmidt. Jackson on the move, a pitch out, and they're going to get him. So a little modified pitch out there from Schmidt. Looks like they had a clue that Jackson was going. A beautiful throw by Nate Stoltz and a great tag by Billy Kopicki out there at short. And Jackson is cut down, 1 out in the inning for the RedHawks. Here's a 2-0 from Schmidt. Swung on and ripped out toward right field. This one is going to get down foul. And Wentz will look up into the sky, wondering what else he can do. That was a beautiful hit out toward right. And would have kicked around in the corner for a while had he been able to angle it fair. Here's a 2-1 from Schmidt. That one is grounded over toward first. A great play by Michael Morissette. Flips onto Schmidt covering, and they're going to get the out. A beautiful play by the RedHawks. Michael Morissette ranging to his right to grab that one on the backhand. A little bit of an erratic flip over to Schmidt, but an athletic play by the big 6'4" pitcher. Used every ounce of his reach on that one and able to get his foot down on the bag and avoid any injury, which is probably the best part of the whole thing because that looks like a pulled hammy waiting to happen. Schmidt misses outside with a fastball. And once again, we are flying through this one. Just a little bit over an hour in, and we are in the top of the 6th. Swung on and missed by Matthews. Matthews 1 for 2 with a single. And that one is skied out behind first base. Michael Morissette will range over and grab it to retire Colin Matthews and the Kent State Flashes. So we are going to the bottom of the 6th. Miami leads 1-0 here in this 7th-inning game. We'll be right back. This is Miami Baseball on Red Hawk Radio. Benji Brokemont getting ready to hit here in the top of the 6th. Looks like Rommel will still be on the mound. Misses outside with a breaking ball, and he's been pretty darn good through 5 innings of work here today, as he misses once again. Giving up 1 run, 5 strikeouts, giving up 4 hits, hasn't walked anybody. And he is only at 50. This will be his 59th pitch of the day. Brokemont fouls that one up on the infield. And the Kent State catcher, that is Sam Thompson, will make a diving grab on that one. And Brokemont, funny enough, stayed in the batter's box there, which is completely well within his rights to do. And Thompson actually kind of had to move around him and sort of dive by him to grab that one. And not too happy with the actions from Brokemont, but once again, well within his rights, and nothing stupider than the unwritten rules of baseball. So I like the play by Brokemont there. Here comes Will Vogelsang. That one is down low. They appeal down to first. Vogelsang did not go. Rommel finds his own with a breaking ball. Fastball outside from Rommel, and come to think of it, Brokemont actually stayed in the box until that ball was on its way down, and then started acting like he was sort of trying to get out of the way, but kind of ran into Thompson. So really pretty funny and pretty smart play by Brokemont, even though it didn't end up working out for him. Vogelsang fists this one into right field. That one's going to get down. Fielded out there by Matthews, and Vogelsang has another single. He's 3 for 3. Kent State just cannot get this guy out today. Has 3 of the 5 Miami hits now. And it will be Nate Stone coming in to face the left-handed Rommel. Pitch down low. Thank you. Pitch from Stone is a ball. Pitch to Stone, rather. Here's the 1-1. That one is down low. Vogelsang on first. Little throw over by Rommel. Pretty lazy throw over there. The Flashes do not have anyone getting warm in their bullpen. Here's a 2-1 to Stone. That's a curveball. Stone swings over it. Another throw over to first by Rommel. Here comes the pitch, swung on and grounded wide of first. from Ramel, swung on and missed by Stone. So another strikeout for the lefty Ramel. That's his 6th of the game. And it will be Cole Andrews stepping into the box for the RedHawks. He's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. There's the 0-0 pitch to Andrews, swung on and hit high up on the infield. Under it is Dobos over there, and he will squeeze for the 3rd out of the inning. So we're going to the top of the 7th. RedHawk looking to close this one out, leading 1-0 over Kent State. We'll be right back. This is Miami Baseball on RedHawk Radio. We are back with the top of the 7th here from Oxford, Ohio. We are at McKie Field on campus of Miami University. Once again, we're only playing 7 here today. So if Logan Schmidt on the mound for the RedHawks can get out of this one scoreless, it will be the end of this game. Probably one of the shortest games in history, but not so fast as Carew lines that one into center field. He's going to round first and cruise into second with a double. So it'll be Cam Touche coming in with a runner on second base at no out. And from my spot behind home plate next to the press box, I can't see if the RedHawks have anyone warming in their pen. First pitch to Touche is spiked. Stoltz gets in front of that one, keeps Carew at second. Great play by Stoltz. That was a fastball, tough to get in front of. And Schmidt just yanked that one. Swung on and fouled back by Touche. Here comes the 1-1. Swung and fouled. So Touche hanging in there against Logan Schmidt. Count is 1-2 to the Kent State right fielder. A graduate student from Columbia, Illinois. swung on and hit out into left field. Chasing that one over toward the wall is Nate Stone. He's going to grab it. And a good throw onto the infield to hold Carew at second. So a little bit better of a spot for the RedHawks now with one out.
Michael McNamara.
And with first base open and a couple of guys looking to come up who haven't been great so far this year, it'd not be surprising to see McNamara get just about nothing to hit here. Swing and a miss. That one gets by Nate Stoltz though. And Carew's going to advance to third base. So a costly pass ball there for the RedHawks. And they're actually going to roll that one a ball, which doesn't make any sense to me because I could have looked like he swung through it. But I guess they decided he didn't quite go. It sure looked like he did, though, from here at least. And Schmidt spikes another breaking ball. That one is, Stoltz keeps that one in front of him. So it's 2-0 to the Kent State shortstop. Miami infield in, looking to cut down that run at third base. Schmidt misses once again. Peeled down at first, he did not go. McNamara took a little half swing at that one as well. And people are having the same confusion that I am now. They're gonna the umpires are gonna convene in the middle of the field because the scoreboard says 3-0. The live stats program that we're looking at says 3-0, but the first pitch was definitely a strike. So they are going to change it, say it's 2-1, which makes a lot more sense to me. Glad to know that I'm not crazy. Glad you're joining us this evening wherever you may be listening. RedHawks leading 1-0 here in the top of the 7th. Fouled off wide of first by McNamara. Got a big piece of that one though. Tying run is on third base. We have one out in the inning. Logan Schmidt on the mound. Mike McNamara in the box. Schmidt spikes another breaking ball. In front of it is Stoltz. Two. Here comes a pitch from Schmidt. Swung on and missed a huge strikeout for Logan Schmidt. Gets Michael McNamara swinging, and the RedHawks have 2 outs. Kent State down to its last out with a runner on third. So once again, if you are just joining us, you picked a good time. RedHawks up 1-0 here in the top of the 7th. We're only playing 7, assuming we don't go to extras. 2 outs, a runner on third. Logan Schmidt on the mound, and it will be Kevin Dobos stepping in for Kent State. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. First pitch from Schmidt, fouled back. Schmidt getting a little extra on that fastball now, 92. I've seen him sitting around 88, 89. not only this game, but for most of the year. So Schmidt really reaching back for a little bit extra here. This is a big game for Miami if they want to stay relevant in the picture for the MAC, really. I mean, they can't afford to lose many more with Ball State playing like they are. Dobos swings on one. Hit out to center field. Brokebon ranging back. He's going to grab it. And that is a win for the RedHawks. Logan Schmidt comes on, throws 2 scoreless to close this one out. A great game for Miami. Able to split this doubleheader, a 1-0 win. We'll go to some individual stats before saying goodnight. Jonathan Brand started off for Miami. He was excellent. 5 innings pitched. Gave up only 2 hits, walked 2, struck out 6, didn't give up a run. Logan Schmidt came in and shut the door. 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 strikeout, and no runs on the batting side. Will Vogelsang was 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Parker Massman 1 for 1. He drove in that run with a big double. Actually, no, Massman ended up scoring. Billy Kopicki scored the run, drove it in with a bloop single out into right field. And on the Kent State side, Colin Rommel was excellent. Not good enough to win it, though. 6 innings pitched, struck out 6, gave up 5 hits, didn't walk 1, and gave up only 1 run. That run ended up being the winning run. He will take the loss. So the RedHawks split the doubleheader with the Kent State Flashes. We will be back tomorrow morning, actually, 10 a.m. Hope to get that one in before the rain. And hope you will join us for that one. So this is Jack Schmelzinger from me and the rest of our great Red Hawk Radio crew behind the scenes. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Miami baseball. Hope you'll join us tomorrow for Game 3 of this series, and have a wonderful Friday evening.
Collects the save. That's his first of the season. The losing pitcher was Kent State starter, number 29, Colin Rommel, who goes to 1-6 with a loss.